outpost, taking over more of that Bretonnian coast in the name of Norsca. Alright, so, what's there to really explain? Right, I've been kicking more and more butt in Bretonnia with Wulfric. His mission has been super successful. This is now pretty much what's left of the big money makers of Bretonnia, and that's Castle Carcassonne. And then it's just pretty much a sweep back north to pick up Quinlay, Paravon, Montfort, and Gissereux, and also Castle Artois. Not that difficult at all. Difficult to do it all. Also, because of the combination of the plague and the oncoming March of Chaos, Grung Zint is at 67% corruption. Now they have to deal with a Chaos Rebellion. So the Empire provinces that thought they could, hold up in the mountains, not even is it going to work out for them. Altdorf has fallen. I'm not sure how long ago that was. This is Sigvald here. He's on an island in the Reich, heading towards Eilhart, and then we have Hellcroft the Beslimed making a move on Marienburg. Sarthariel the Everwatcher is considering going after Gorcel. Mentash up here has already ruined the rest of the Nordland territories. Mindenheim's done. Weissman's done. Karoberg's done. The Empire still has holdings, of course, in Nuln, Wissenberg, and Averheim, and the Vampire Counts they're starting to move into the wake of chaos. All of the last few provinces out here, like Wolfenberg, Hergig, and Beckhofen, they have finally been wrapped up by the second wave, which is Kolek, Suneater, and Hobus. But gosh, what else was there? There's more going on. There are more Chaos armies on the move. I'm just trying to find them all. Oh yeah, there's Archaon's army is still out here, kind of in the Kislev territory. And then there's this guy, Gulgas Scion Slayer, who is waiting for this Chaos Rebellion to finish up at the really, really out there Imperial outpost of Khazid Urkulaz. This barbarous manbane. And then wave 4 with Arbal and Grog Deathcaller, and soon there's probably going to be another wave behind that because it just never stops. It's amazing. It's incredible. I've made some progress with Throg, going through Krakadrak, Sodraken, Winterpire, I believe, is still in the hands of the Skaven, unfortunately. But their army retreated to Khazid Bordkarag. So I'm currently chasing with there's Morlock. I'm currently chasing with Throg so that army doesn't get a chance to replenish, though I myself have taken plenty of damage. Let's see if there's any regiments of renown I can just recruit to pad out the numbers. There we go. And then there is Karan Bargfolk here, who can join Throg on the assault to give him a warhorse. Or should I have given him... No, I don't really like those fire spells anyway. Perfect. Alright. So gave that to Karan Bergfalk, and we're going to merge him with Throggy Boy. Oh no, he's done for the turn. As is Throg. Okay. So, nothing much to do else right there right now. I may settle Krakadrak. I currently burnt it for the favor of the wolf, but hey, whatever. And then my other army... I'm building Felman. I found out that Felman Ingerson, of such fame from Heir of Carthage's Archaon, the Ever Carthage campaign, that Felman Ingerson, who was the lone warrior to attack the Empire in front of Archaon, is actually a named character and probably a faction leader from one of the other smaller Norscan factions. I haven't figured out which one quite yet, but I saw he was in my roster, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna recruit him. I'm gonna build him an army of monsters and whatnot, and I'm gonna actually have him swipe over here and hit Winterpire, Krakadrak, and just help out in the wake of Throg. So he's currently recruiting right there. as well. I also have Olaf Wickedson out here replenishing forces at the Serpent Jetty. Can't remember what kind of shenanigans he got involved with, but hey, he's still alive. Alright, so we're going to end the turn. That's the summary right there. Alright, we're back. Turn 171. Not too much to report in the ever-continuing March of Chaos. Marienburg is under siege. The Chaos Rebels here are still building strength. Sarthariel is, of course, moving towards Gorsel. And I'm guessing that Prince Sigvald is going to move south towards Helmgart. It looks like Grunberg might be on... Yeah, Grunberg is under siege, but I didn't see by what. I think it might actually be the forces of the Vampire Counts, or it could be a Chaos Rebellion, considering how heavy the Chaos Corruption is down here right now. Mentats is still following Sarthariel. Yeah, and these armies are kind of just, you know, holding up, replenishing. I wonder, are you the famous battle? Is that what this is? Battle of Leipziger Ford. Casualties 1775. Okay, well. Archaon is making like he wants to go after Cassiad Hercules, but I think this rebellion is going to handle it first. And then these armies are gathering over here. I am going to do something about the Skaven army. Last time I faced the Skaven, and it was at Krakadrak, it was a humiliating battle. I lost my Frostworm in the engagement. There was all sorts of shenanigans with the I lost almost entire units of ice trolls. It was bad. It was just, I got ruined. Oh, okay, I see what the problem is. Can't I? Why can't I take normal stance? Did having that mage join me really make that big of a difference? Fine, then you get out of there. Throg, please besiege. And let's just go ahead and end that. Thank you. There's nothing here worth raising, so we're going to raise for the Hound. Got a Crown of Command from Morlock. Get some population surplus, some buildings have finished, some units have recruited. Let's go ahead and take a look at my armies. Felman Egerson needs another turn to finish for those. Actually, I could probably, since I need to wait a turn anyway. What else can I recruit that will only take one turn? 3 slots. Let's see here. I already got 2 of those. Just do some basic trolls for cannon fodder duty. World Walker. Brion's ready for an upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade that tower, and I'm going to start working. Wolfric's in great condition. I'm just going to go ahead and start marching. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's go sail out here real quick. Pick that up. Treasure down below. The seabed is littered with the barnacle-clad hulls of ships that once set out to tame the oceans. Recently, rumors started circulating that one particularly notable wreckage had been spotted. A partially sunken ship that was rumored to have been sailing back to Marienburg with a hold full of mysterious trinkets looted from across the old world before suffering Stromful's ire. You know its location, but there's always a chance that others might have caught wind of these rumors too. Ooh, I could sail to the wreck and defeat a foe in battle. A great hoard of treasure may be received, or only a miserly hoard of treasure will be received. Let's do this. I want to battle. Vraneth. So some dark elves have gotten here first. They have a Charybdis. They've got harpies. They've got really nothing all that entertaining. So I'm just gonna Control-Alt-Delete that army. There we go. Hey, treasure down below, and there's 1,500 experience and 2,500 treasury. So hardly anything worth noting. But I did level up Wolfric. Let's see here. If I want to start working my way towards Hunter of Champions, which is a great ability, by the way. Oh, man. I feel like there's more here than there was last time I touched this. Juggernauts of the Sorrel. Mammoth units. Ooh. Oh, all of these are good. I've mostly been working on other... I feel like... Wait a minute. How do I only have this many skills unlocked on him? I'm really confused by this. Maybe the Festag update went through? This doesn't feel like Festag. I should have 31 skill points already. This is not 31 of them. Okay, so I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's technically 7, 8, 9. I only have 9 skill points. Something is really strange here. Okay, well, I guess I'll just carry off where I was then. I'll start with his devastating charge, I suppose. It's a little frustrating. I lost all of Wolfric's skill points because of some sort of update. But hey, live some, win some, lose some. And yep, so just wrapped up those last few skill points there. I've put Wolfric in place here with his army just right on this side of the river, so I can take advantage of that replenishment. Not really too much else going on. Olaf is still replenishing his wounds. Caron Bergfalk is out here being kind of pointless. Finished some purchases. Not too much else to say, so we're going to go ahead and end that turn. Alright, here it is, your Warriors of Chaos update for turn 172. Oh, I love watching the March of Chaos. Alright, so Sigvald is not going where I thought he was, but he's going to support the invasion of Marienburg. That's gone. Gorsel's under attack by Sothoriel, and Archaon is going to continue to march his way out and towards the Dawi Peaks. And yep, we're just going to get a bunch of minor moves now at this stage. Don't think we should expect to see too much else getting accomplished. Kislev is super dead. Oh, one of those Chaos armies is starting to take a look at Bretonnia. Hey, sorry I didn't clean up all my mess, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. All right, so it definitely seems as though a Chaos Rebellion has decided to beat me to the punch at Castle Carcassonne. Also, Apolline Armistead critically failed and is dead. Ta-ta! Somebody tried to wound Caron Bergvalk, no problem. Newt Skulltaker gained a rank. Let's see here. Let's put him on a warhorse. Done. Norse encampment has been built. Go ahead and upgrade that, and we'll build this place. That's done. All these units are done with Felman Ingerson's army. Speaking of Felman, gonna start marching him out this direction towards Winter Pyre. I think once he passes into the territory of Sarl encampment, he can actually do some different recruiting. Not that different. Okay, so we won't worry about it then. Wolfric, why don't you come down here to Castle Carcassonne anyway? So that's Rebel, that's Skaven. Because I don't think that Rebellion's actually going to be able to do anything. You know, I could just eliminate them for the insult. Yeah, I am. Get out of my way. Rebel scum. I'm going to enslave them. Woolric, what a wannabe. Oh my god, he so deserved that. This dude named Woolric runs up, besieges Castle Carcassonne before I can get there. I'm just like, I beat him up and then I enslaved him. That's what I did. That's who I be. Enslaved his men, and I'm going to use them to invade Castle Carcassonne. Get out of here. So, ooh, that's good sacking money, but I don't need it, so we're just going to raise it. Got a Shrieking Blade, and now we've got a Dearthy Wannabe. That's a pretty intimidating minor force here. Way Watchers, Way Stalker, Wild Riders with Shields, 3 Forest Dragons, and an Ancient Tree Man. That is an elite little army if ever I saw it, but I'm probably not going to have to deal with it. If he's going to do anything, he might chase me away from Castle Carcassonne and I'll run away. I don't really need... Well, you know what? Fighting him will be fun. What am I talking about? I'll fight him. If he comes at me, I'll fight him. I eat my enemies. Yes, indeed. Okay, so Fort Stragov is still raised by us, so that's not going to be an issue. I'm going to drop by there on my way towards the other forces, though. Just to double check. Yep, nothing to do here. See if this guy can catch up with Throg. Alright. Olaf Wickedson. That's not Olaf Wickedson. Who did I click on? Olaf Wickedson. There we go. Two minds have thought about this. I can send him south to just help out, eliminate the last few bastions of man. Sailing past Albion here, or because he's fully, replenished and stuff, I could send him out to Nagarond. Just start expanding. Don't know why there's this big wall up here. Who are you trying to keep out with this wall, Dark Elves? I mean, really. It depends. Let's look at victory conditions. Alright, so the Empire and Bretonnia still exist, but they're almost gone. 5 of those settlements. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be Arengrad, I believe. Well, let me see. Corone, Mirage, Black Crag, Skaven Blight, Hellpit, Khemri, Kislev. Oh. Arengrad isn't a victory province. Well, that's disappointing. Where's Ironfrost? Woo! You're out there. Okay. Time to start making up my mind where I'm going to send Olaf's army. Altdorf, possibly. Nagron might be easier to reach. Don't want to mess with Lothern, though they are suffering the plague. Ashwaddle eats Skaven Blight. Khemri, Kislev for sure needs to get settled. Ironfrost is all the heck out there. And then there's Skeggy, and of course the Oak of Ages. And I currently have 1, 2, 3 of those 5. Okay, so then I need to pick out which one I want to send him to. It's either going to be Ironfrost or it's going to be Nagarond. I think Nagarond is the easier one to reach. I'm going to sail him there because I can get most of the way there. But I do have to go past some pretty impressive forces. But you know what? It's going to be worth it. Let's go ahead and... Or I can go for Skeggy like I'd been planning to do all the way since the very beginning. Where are they? That's the Shrine of Cain. That's Ulthuan. Oh, Skeggy is going to be way down here, though. That's not going to be worth it. No way. So far. Okay. In that case, we shall sail at full speed this way. Just because it's a good idea to have multiple missions in place to deal with the enemy. Alright, so some interesting things happened. I've been told that they want me to attack Magritte. I just rightly don't care that much. Olaf Wickedson's path was blocked. I don't know by what. Might be some of these Dark Elf fleets, but alright. So let's talk about Chaos first of all. Lewin Leoncoeur had a 20 stack here at Gisero, and Prince Sigvald didn't even bat an eyelash, just went right in, knocked it over. Gorsel is now under double siege. Marienburg's fallen. Altdorf is now being held by the vampire counts, which I'm sure that makes at least one vampire very, very happy. Let's see here. We've got armies marching towards Vertbad right now from Chaos. And this one was really interesting, or at least I thought it was. Archaon was going to march past Fort Chakova, then stops, turns around, comes back, and then gets reinforcements from Woolric. And Fort Chakova totally had a garrison of Clan Mulder Skaven, and they just destroyed it. They were like, no, thought you'd get away from us. Get out of here. Velman Ingerson is going to continue on his adventure towards Winterpire. And we're going to see if there's anything to recruit. Looks like he's still in Sarl encampment, so probably not. So since there isn't, we're going to send him on full speed. Here we go. Wulfric. He's done with Castle Carcassonne. The Treeman army went back into the woods, so I'm going to march him now towards Quenelle. Going to stop about halfway, and I'm going to hit the encampment. Norsca. And then Throggle boy. Yeah, let's do it. I don't care. What am I going to lose? A couple more Famir warriors and some trolls? Not that intimidated by that. And squish. Squish, they be done. Alright, so we've killed Vermes. We've destroyed Zoishank, and we're on our way back towards Erengrad to reestablish our Throggy kingdom. Yes is right. Let's go ahead and give Karam Bergfalk some more points in something. I guess he's going to be needed to rebuild Erengrad, so I might as well give him that. Alright, who's next? Olaf Wickedsson. Gonna keep sailing out this way. At least drop by this island on the way. And that's gonna end that turn. Okay, the next Warriors of Chaos update. Can't wait to see what shenanigans they get into this time. And Gorsel's fallen. There's now only 4 Imperial provinces left. Sigvald went and just eliminated another Bretonnian province for me. That's nice of them. Huge push towards the mountains that I almost don't understand. Okay, good. Woolric isn't going in there. Barbus Pulsator, what a name. Looks like Kolek's just going to go around Wordbat. I thought he was going to have a fight there on his hands, but nope, guess not. Hillcroft the Slime, just making like he's going to go back towards Altdorf. That army went from Altdorf and settled to Karoberg. Vampire counts just moving right on in. Okay. Alright. Here we are. Turn 174. The campaign victory is within spitting distance. I can feel it. It is there. Just out of reach. Oh, man. Melik Axebreaker gets an upgrade as well. Give him... Yeah, why not some hardened skin? Some melee defense. Alright. Feldman Ingerson is now at... Let's see, where does Aceling's Conclave end? That's still Aceling's Conclave. That's Mountains of Hell. So I'm going to get him most of the way there. Oh wait, that is still Aceling's Conclave. Yeah, okay. We're going to march him up here, and then we're going to do the next bit of troop recruiting. This time it's wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves. Wolves for days. Thinking I'm just going to go with 3 units of Norsca Ice Wolves, really? Nah, who am I kidding? Armored Skin Wolves all the way. Wolfric the Wanderer is just about done replenishing. And we have a battle at Quinelle. Finally, a fight! And we will do this one in a bit. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and look at Throg's army. You've got one job right now, Throg. Here we go. Aarongrad. Reestablished. What? That's all you got to say for yourself, Throg? It is your kingdom. You have found it at last. Let's see if Admiral Nadraxis will just let me sail on by with Olaf Wickedson. It's okay, I'm only going to take your capital. Alright. Here we are. Let's go ahead and fight this. And then that will be the end of this video. Here we go. I'm gonna gamble with these wins. I don't like those numbers. And we're going up. Start that deployment. Okay. Alright, well, 2 gates. This one gives me more opportunity to seize the area around it, and the towers already have a little bit of damage. Interesting. Very interesting. How are the gates looking? This one's already at 56% damage. Okay, I'm just going to bull rush this with mammoths. And then I'm just going to have everything else charge on in after it. I'm not even going to bother really too much with the walls, but I may send these skirmishers up just to play their game. Alright, let's start this show. My plan is to just run on in there and wreak havoc. The faster I get everybody up here, the quicker I'm going to be inside dealing with this Grail Relic. These poor men-at-arms. These Knights Errant, these Mounted Yeomen. And this one little Damsel of Beasts. It's hard to see what damage is getting done because my guys are doing so much work on the other end of it. Winston's wild form, not a bad call. Alright, boys. Group 2, you're up first. Group 1, head on inside. Group 4, just walk on in. We'll do a Flaming Sword of Ruin right here. Everybody's going to let themselves in now. Just go ahead and charge these guys in. Victory is in our grasp already. Look at that. Ah, here come the Grail Knights. Chaos, chaos, and insanity. Let's get another Flaming Sword of Ruin up here. Just send a boat out this way. Think you're just going to miss those Knights Errant, but that's fine. Group 1, Group 2, Group 4. Oh! Poor Charon Bergfalk. He just ate that charge of the Knights Errants, but I have everybody else out here, so let's be over quickly. Let's get after this Paladin. Get these Knights Errant over here. Do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Ya-ba-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da. The smooth sounds of killing Bretonia. Yeah, kill yourself. Get out of here, Grail Knights. Look at this Marauder Champion just standing in their way. Not giving two flying dog dirts.
Fight! Kill! Our lives depend on it! The lady's blessing is lost! Get away! The lady's blessing is lost!
Give you all a cinematic view of mammoths running over Bretonian knights with Viking power. Throwing javelins. Look at these peasants. Getting run over and stomped on.
The lady's blessing is lost! Get away!
Oh, a brave countercharge from the Knights Errant. We'll see what happens to them. Looks like they're done. Oh, look. Some peasants with bows. Backed up by knights with lances. It's a very confused charge, and it's done. Oh, hey, they even have, who is this? It's Albrick. My knight's vow! Oh no! Eat boat. Get out of here. Enemy lord is wounded. Boat ran over some peasants. I'm happy. I didn't even realize Alberic was here. He's just so generic looking with that helmet on. His army had 5 kills. I lost 95 men. So your army did nothing. It was all Matthias Beast Spitter over here that did all the work. Alright, and with this victory comes the end of today's episode. Oh, I got a Scarecrow banner. This will, of course, be torn down in favor of nobody, because no matter how many things I tear down for the wolf now, since I have the complete support of the crow, this is just what's going to happen. Hey! What's this achievo? Raise 30 settlements in a single campaign. Well, that makes me happy. Incendiary tendencies. I like achievements. I like achievements a lot. Yeah, so we have another rank on Newt Skulltaker. Let's go ahead and... I'm definitely getting use out of that flaming sword, so let me go ahead and upgrade that one again. Yeah. So there is Wulfric's army. Paravon, Montfort, and Castle Artois got knocked over. So just 2 Bretonian provinces left. And then the one out in the far east, Averheim for 2. Nuln makes 3. Grunberg and Wissenberg both fell. 4 imperial provinces left. 5 if you include Grunzint, but this little rebellion here is going to be moving in soon. That is it for the empire. So things I need to do between now and then: settle Kislev, build up Erengrad, and take Nagarond, or take the Oak of Ages, or take Skaven Blight. I do believe Skaven Blight was on that list of victory provinces. Let's double check that. Yes, it was indeed. With Oak of Ages, Skaven Blight, and Nagaron, with missions going for all of those, and the fact that I am going to be settling Kislev. So, Kron, Kislev, Hell Pit, Fortress of the Damned, that's 4. Any of those 3 cities will get me to the 5th, which will be the victory condition right there. 40 units in total, I have 70. 7 units of the following type: Trolls, Famir. I have 15 currently. All that's left is to eliminate the Empire, Bretonia, and take those last couple of cities. The long campaign would also involve an invasion of Lothern and the Dwarves, which I just don't have the patience for. I'm ready to move on to a different campaign after this and control 10 of those provinces. Nah, that's okay, but thank you, though, anyway. And we already have 12 of 15 on that objective done and 60 out of 70 on that objective done. We're doing great. We are doing great. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And I will see you all in the next episode of this good old Throggy campaign.